Well, hello, Professor. My name is Glenn Johnson. It has certainly been my pleasure to be in your class this month. And with that, I'll go ahead and get started. So, in discussing the most important concepts that I discovered in this course, there were three that stuck out to me: the AFI strategy framework, SWOT analysis, and differentiation. Now, the first that I'm going to discuss is the AFI strategy. Now, this concept to me is pretty much the foundation of the success of any business. And the reason that I believe that is because when you start with the AFI strategy, you have to do the research into your own company, into what you want to be, which direction that you want to go, how you're going to develop a competitive advantage, what your strategy is going to be. The key part that I like the most is the formulation process, because in the formulation process, that's when you can determine whether or not you're going to need strategic alliances, whether or not you're going to need to have mergers, or whether you're going to have a global strategy or a local strategy. Now, one of the companies that I featured in my discussion threads um, this month was a company that my wife was recently employed by. I'm talking about Nothing Bundt Cakes in Chula Vista, California. Now, it's operated by the husband and wife team of Mara and JP Fortin. Now, this business, in my opinion, is a great example of a strategic alliance. Now, that strategic alliance is a franchise. And one of the many possibilities for strategic alliances. But the key is you will not know what kind of alliance that you want to have until you've done a full AFI analysis. And once you do that, you can make that determination. Now, the next strategic tool that I really enjoyed um, that goes deeper than that preliminary AFI strategy is the SWOT analysis. Now, this is a SWOT analysis that I conducted on a small business called Bottle Breacher. It's owned and operated by the husband wife team of Jennifer and Eli Crane. Interestingly enough, our kids grew up together in military housing, and I did have the benefit of seeing this company begin in a garage and grow to sales now approaching $3 million a year. Yes, I wish I had been in on it. Um, Now, this SWOT analysis focuses basically, of course, on the weaknesses, the strengths, the opportunities, and the threats. But it's a great tool, as you can see, to take all the different aspects of the business, the goods and the bads, and find a way that you can make decisions so that your business can progress. Now, the last piece that I want to talk about, the last strategic tool, is differentiation. Now, this shows itself in many different forms in many different businesses. The one that is close to me is called Donnie's Cafe. Donnie's Cafe uses differentiation with their strong religious stance. It's on the website and it's here on my slide, but they specifically talk about their religious beliefs and the fact that they want you to be a part of their religious beliefs. That is starkly different from many of the businesses and many of the all the establishments that are currently in operation. They don't usually take a stance like this. Now, full disclosure, yes, Donnie Carroll is a member of my church, so this is why I have a firsthand knowledge of this business. But the business practice of differentiation and making themselves stand apart and different from any other coffee shop in the area is a great use of that strategic tool. And one of the key things to repeat business is that your experience is memorable. And differentiation is a catalyst to create that customer loyalty and create those memorable experiences. Well, those are the three topics that I had to talk about and had to cover. It's been great. It's been wonderful being a part of your class. I would like to tell you it has been amazing to have a professor that was responsive and actually seemed to care about their students. I haven't always had that in every class. So I appreciate your time. I hope this video was to your liking and have a great afternoon.